Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. We're officially getting started on the road to WrestleMania. This is Michael Cole, and sitting beside me is Jonathan Coachman, my eloquent broadcast partner.
Not to mention your more esteemed broadcast partner.
Tonight we have matches featuring two of our greatest superstars. The Animal himself, Batista, followed by Rey Mysterio, both in singles action. WrestleMania begins here tonight for Batista as he takes on The Miz in one-on-one competition. What an incredible choke slam.
It's the modified Bulldog. Talk about educated feet.
I think it's fairly safe to say that Miz is the underdog in this contest. Batista, a former World Heavyweight Champion and Tag Team Champion, must be feeling pretty confident as the match wears on. What a fierce kick. Both of these superstars are putting it all on the line as a win for either can secure them a spot at WrestleMania. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. Did you see that? What an impact. The Animal's hurting. What an upset it'd be if The Miz could pick up the win.
Here comes the body splash.
And there's the leg drop. The kick connects.
There are limits to the amount of punishment that a human body can absorb. And if you want proof of that, just take a look at these superstars.
A vicious stomp.
This is going to be big, one way or the other.
Oh, man. What a crushing blow.
What a kick that was.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
Batista won a SmackDown for dominance.
Stick a fork in it. This match is done. The Animal might be the most dominant force on SmackDown.
Looks like The Miz didn't have much of a chance in that one. We'll see how his partner John Morrison fares against Rey Mysterio later tonight.
Rey showed one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions that he can make it on his own.
Speaking of tag teams, here comes Morrison's partner.
Rey can't keep an eye on both superstars.
The only thing he's watching now is the insides of his eyelids, Cole. Uh-oh, it's the Animal.
And he's on the attack. Mysterio and Batista, former WWE Tag Team Champions, may be back, Coach.
That's right. Pain once again comes in 2 sizes.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Last week we saw 2 of the biggest superstars in the WWE join forces again as the Animal Batista rescued former tag team partner Rey Mysterio from a brutal beatdown.
The balance of power in the SmackDown tag division has definitely shifted a bit, I think.
Tonight they go up against another solid tag team in what should be a great contest. Last week we saw Mysterio and Batista, one of the greatest tag teams in SmackDown history, reform. But they can't afford to look past their opponents, the talented Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, in this match.
It's cinched in. He's going for the submission.
The referee saw the tag.
Talk about educated feet.
A brutal powerbomb. A vicious stomp. Ever since arriving here on SmackDown, Hawkins and Ryder have stuck to World Heavyweight Champion Edge like a rash. A win by Batista and Mysterio would certainly send a huge message to the champion. Just last week, Batista saved Mysterio from a vicious attack from the tag team champions. A win tonight would move them further up the tag team rankings and closer to their revenge. When you haven't tagged in a while, there's bound to be a bit of ring rust, but Mysterio and Batista look to have fallen right back.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. The WWE superstars are all superb athletes, but they're also human beings, and there's only so much punishment a human body can take.
That'll leave a mark.
Oh, man. What a crushing blow.
Man, that must have felt like running into a wall. Oh, that might be it right there. A vicious stomp.
Reverse. Can he take advantage?
And that's a stiff kick.
Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one.
And what a hard knockdown, big-time impact. Batista and Mysterio, an odd couple if there ever was one, are in complete control. Ryder and Hawkins have enough in the tank. Oh my, what a flurry of kicks. The kick connects. Flying forearms, then to the opponent.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take. What?
A vicious stomp.
3! And that's the match.
There you have it, folks. It looks like these two are as dominant a team as they ever were.
These two held gold together in the past, but they might be unstoppable this time around.
SmackDown. We're nearing the Royal Rumble, and things have been shaken up in the past 2 weeks.
The Mysterio-Batista locomotive is gaining speed, and I can't think of a single force that can slow it down.
I don't know, Coach. SmackDown's got some pretty imposing forces, and Rey Mysterio and Batista will definitely have their hands full tonight when they take on the combined might of the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane.
I was gonna call and welcome you guys to the tag team division, but that would be a waste of time. After you bozos get a dose of reality and find out you can't compete, you'll be out of here.
They've only had one match since getting back as a team, but now Batista and Mysterio face their greatest challenge yet, the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and The Undertaker.
He saw that one coming.
A vicious stomp. And I think that DDT did the trick. A vicious stomp. What a kick that was. A picture-perfect backbreaker right there. That sends shivers down my spine. Four of the biggest superstars in the WWE are battling. Only one team out on top. Oh, that might be it right there. A vicious blow to the opponent. The kick connects. Many matches is a clear underdog, but in a contest like this, it's split down the middle. This one really could go either way. And the head scissors locked in. A vicious stomp. What fantastic extension on that leg drop. And that's a stiff kick.
Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
A vicious stomp. The Brothers of Destruction are such a dominating force. The fact that Batista and Rey have taken it to them speaks miles for this team. A vicious stomp.
Talk about educated feet.
Big-time strength there. A swift kick to the opponent. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing.
Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body.
What? He may get the 3 count right here. 3! Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there. It's official, folks. This team is better than ever.
And we'll see if they can keep it real now that every tag team on SmackDown has them on their radar.
Coach, tell me you didn't just say keep it real. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown on the heels of the Royal Rumble. We've got a tag team war being waged.
Mysterio and Batista have looked good and have earned a shot to regain the WWE Tag Team Championship tonight. But it'll take a little more than good to get the job done.
That's true, partner. John Morrison and The Miz have the titles for a reason. Here we go in this tag team title match. They've been making big waves in the tag team division. But do Mysterio and Batista have what it takes to defeat Morrison and The Miz? There's a sick power bomb. A vicious stomp. And that punch lands hard. Say what you will about their attitude, but Morrison and Miz are phenomenal young athletes. And that's a stiff kick. Experience. Miz and Morrison have been extremely successful over the last year, almost always holding championship gold. Morrison and The Miz are getting taken to the woodshed. Will we see new tag team champions? We're definitely seeing the toll this very physical matchup has taken on the participants. I've got to believe this one won't last much longer.
What a kick that was.
Did you see that? What an impact!
What a fierce kick.
This is it! Here he goes! He may get the 3 count right here.
1! Such power and aggression behind that move. What height on that leg drop. After the sneak attack on Mysterio 3 weeks ago, you can bet the tag champs are feeling pretty smug. I doubt they're quite so happy now. The kick connects. What incredible impact. A swift kick to the opponent. What force, what an explosive power bomb. A vicious stomp. Here's the reversal.
Talk about educated feet. Here it comes. Look out. Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body.
1, there's the cover. 2, can he do it? 3! I don't believe it. This one's over. Rey Mysterio and the Animal are once again the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Wow! Going into the Royal Rumble, we've got new champions, and they're as dominant as ever.
I'm sure the Royal Rumble event this weekend will be filled with even more surprises. Don't miss it, fans.
joining us ringside for what is sure to be a huge night.
Oh, man. You know I'm excited for the main event. 30 competitors, one ring, a title shot at WrestleMania on the line. Let's do this.
The best from all three brands are hungry for their opportunity, and who can blame them? Let's not keep them waiting.
Please choose a ball to get your place in the Royal Rumble match.
27. Those are pretty good odds right there.
Nice. 29. I'll definitely be seeing you in the ring.
Just remember, whatever happens in there, we're still a team. Got that?
No doubt. No doubt.
There's so much on the line in this match, with the winner receiving a title shot at WrestleMania. A simple move that sets up bigger things.
It's about time he got in on this one.
Jericho's been eliminated.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Perfect Russian leg sweep. Talk about a devastating maneuver. What a fierce kick.
Time to add another superstar to the mix.
Mr. Kennedy's been eliminated. Eliminated. Going into this match, the two favorites had to be Batista and Rey Mysterio. Both have been on a huge roll as of late, and both have won the Royal Rumble. And MVP's been eliminated.
Welcome to the party, pal. The more, the merrier.
The stats speak for themselves. Almost 60% of all Royal Rumble winners have gone on to win the title at WrestleMania. And every one of these superstars will give it their all to get that shot. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Talk about educated feet.
And that punch lands hard.
And we've got another superstar entering the match.
Rey's been eliminated.
Hit the shout. You're out of the match.
It's been a long haul for these competitors. Which superstar will survive? Who's going to WrestleMania? And Trevor Murdoch's got to be furious with that elimination. These superstars have been through it all tonight. They sacrificed life and limb, sweat and blood, and heart and soul to get to this moment. But which one's going to come out on top? The kick connects.
He's taking a... The King of Kings. The referee's calling for the bell. With that impressive performance, the Animal is headed to the main event at WrestleMania with a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Tag team champion, World Heavyweight Championship contender, Batista is on a roll.
And I'm sure that while he's understandably disappointed he didn't get the victory, Rey Mysterio's got to be happy for his partner.
Mysterio may look happy, Michael, but appearances can be deceiving.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole, joined by Jonathan Coachman. The dust from the Royal Rumble is finally settling, and its effects on SmackDown are huge.
Mysterio and Batista have looked unbeatable thus far, but can they put individual aspirations aside and work as a team?
Well, they're back to watching each other's back tonight in a rematch against John Morrison and The Miz for the WWE Tag Team titles. Just 5 days ago, these men competed in the Royal Rumble, and now Mysterio and Batista must defend their titles against the former champs. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. What a nasty elbow. A vicious stomp. Batista and Rey have certainly done a great job getting under Miz and Morrison's skin, but the former tag champs are looking to reclaim what they believe is theirs. They may be good friends, but with one of them winning the Royal Rumble and the other falling just short, you have to wonder, are there any bad feelings between Mysterio and Batista? A stiff shot with the elbow. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
There's the reversal.
They want their revenge. They want their titles back. But can they get the win?
Oh, man. Here it comes.
What a fierce kick.
He's going in for the kill.
Ah, beautiful. What a senton.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
Well, the punch connects. 3. The match is over. That's all she wrote. Any doubt about these two being able to work together should be long gone after that display. Don't you think, Coach?
You don't know what you're talking about, Cole. With every victory, these two may be more destined for a collision course with one another.
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm Michael Cole with none other than Jonathan Coachman adding his own brand of commentary.
I'll tell you what, Cole, I can feel the temperature rising already, and this show's just getting started.
We've got the best of Raw taking on the best of SmackDown in a six-man tag team match. We'll find out soon enough who's representing SmackDown.
As World Heavyweight Champion, I have nothing to prove to any of you. I am the pinnacle of WWE, and everyone knows it. Sitting atop the mountain, I've seen two other superstars doing pretty well for themselves. Batista and Rey Mysterio. You've captured tag team gold. Then there was the Royal Rumble match victory. To you both, I say, nice going. I know I'm taking one of you out at WrestleMania, but I think the other deserves a shot too, at No Way Out. All I ask is for a little consideration from the two of you.
Forgive me for being a little hesitant there, Edge. But you haven't exactly earned our trust. What is it you want?
Not much. We'll start with you both joining me in tonight's SmackDown vs. Raw six-man tag match. After that, let's just say, you owe me.
I wouldn't trust Edge further than I could throw him.
Well, Batista can throw it pretty far, so your little analogy won't fly here. Besides, this is for SmackDown's honor.
I want you to know this is a big interpromotional match. Raw wants revenge after a SmackDown superstar won the Royal Rumble. I expect a great contest.
The best of Raw, taking on the best of SmackDown in a huge matchup. Heck, who am I kidding? This is going to be an all-out war. Oh, good night. A vicious stomp. Well, you know Edge won't admit it. He's turned to the best here tonight. After all, who better to watch your back than the WWE Tag Team Champions? Just moments ago, Edge tempted Rey and Batista into this match, offering to put one and No Way Out and the other at WrestleMania. And with a guy like Edge, you've got to question his motives. What does Edge look to gain from this partnership? That'll knock the air right out of you. It's been a hellacious contest, but the battle could soon be over. Can SmackDown's trio put their differences aside? Who's going to win grand supremacy? A vicious stomp. And that's a stiff kick. And there's the tackle. Look at this! A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one!
I don't know how much longer this can go on. These superstars are starting to look like they're running on fumes.
That tag shows some impressive teamwork.
A swift kick to the opponent. Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor.
do it. DDT!
What a fierce kick. What a tackle, knocking the opponent down. SmackDown's best have taken the fight to Raw, but can they put him away? The kick connects.
And that backbreaker might have done it. That'll take the fight out of you in a hurry. Oh, man, what a crushing blow.
What a kick that was.
Looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
Talk about educated feet. Oh, Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body. What? This could be 3 right here.
3! All good things must come to an end. But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
The team of Rey Mysterio, the Animal, and Edge got things done tonight. Edge definitely isn't letting anyone forget how important he was in this contest. What an uncalled for spear by Edge.
You weren't in the match, Cole. You don't know why he did that. Maybe Batista disrespected him.
Once a rat, always a rat. Edge really put one over on the WWE Tag Team Champions. Welcome to SmackDown, folks. Last week we saw the best SmackDown has to offer. Turn back the challenge of Raw's biggest guns.
But it looked to me like there may have been one too many cooks in the kitchen, Cole, because the WWE Tag Champs and Edge, they didn't exactly mix too well.
I guess that's why both sides requested this match tonight. There's the bell, and after that uncalled-for spear last week, you can't blame the Animal for wanting to get even with Edge. But as always, Edge has a card up his sleeve, the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V. Just a fantastic suplex.
What a reversal.
Face first, that's just nasty. A vicious stomp. And that's a stiff kick. There's a phenomenal size difference between these two teams. Big Daddy V's over 3 times the size of Rey Mysterio, and that's something Rey's got to watch out for. After the altercation last week, you can be sure Rey and Batista are going to be watching their backs. Who knows what Edge has planned? Edge is a calculating opportunist, but will his scheming ways pay off again tonight? Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor. A vicious stomp. This can't go on much longer. Look at the physical condition of these superstars. What a kick that was. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. What a crushing leg drop. What a fierce kick. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
There's the cover.
1, 2. He anticipated that move perfectly.
A stiff shot with the elbow. The Animal and Ray unloading tonight, getting some measure of revenge.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turbo.
Talk about educated feet.
What an incredible suplex. A vicious stomp. How the heck do you get up from that? That'll rattle your organs. The kick connects.
Quick reversal. Now, can he capitalize?
A swift kick to the opponent. And that punch lands hard. A textbook suplex.
He's going for the pin.
There's the Bulldog. What fantastic extension on that leg drop. And that's a stiff kick.
Nothing but power on that move.
What a fierce kick. Talk about planning your opponent.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
A sick neck breaker. The big boot. What a sickening impact.
Whoa! Look at that. He's bleeding like a stuck pig.
The kick connects. A vicious stomp.
Looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride.
A swift kick to the opponent.
Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one. 3.
That's it. This one's done.
Ray and Batista picked up a measure of revenge against Edge right there.
Revenge? Edge is the World Heavyweight Champion, and taking the title from him is a lot easier said than done.
I'm sure for Batista and Mysterio, no way out can't come soon enough. Thanks for joining us this evening in Richmond, Virginia for Friday Night SmackDown. Edge has really started putting some pressure on the WWE Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio and the Animal Batista.
And with No Way Out a few days away, I bet the World Heavyweight Champions still got plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, we don't know what tonight holds for any of those three, so anything can happen.
This weekend's pay-per-view, No Way Out, is a big night for WWE. I want to make sure you're ready, Ray, so I'm giving you a tune-up before your championship match against Edge. The Rated R superstar even picked your opponent. You'll be facing Batista. I wasn't too sure about it, but he said it'd be fine. Something about you owing him? You both better get ready.
You have to give it to Edge. Talking Stephanie into pitting these two challengers, Batista and Mysterio, against each other just days before his title defense is every bit as smart as it is wrong. The kick connects. What force, what an explosive powerbomb. And that's a stiff kick. This one's friend against friend as the tag team champ just go at it to the day.
Did you see that? What an impact!
Talk about educated feet. What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
Two range for this match.
That's it. It's over.
He may have won, but neither of these superstars must feel good after that tearing into each other like that.
This is WWE, Michael. You've got to be prepared to compete against anyone at any time.
Edge said Batista and Mysterio would owe him a few weeks ago. Now we know what he had in mind. This should lead to a dramatic main event at No Way Out. Welcome to No Way Out. I'm your announcer, Michael Cole, and I'm joined at ringside by Jonathan Coachman to bring you an exciting night of WWE action.
I keep thinking about this World Heavyweight Championship match tonight. So much talent, so much bad blood. It should be great.
Well, it's about to get even more exciting. We've received word that it's now going to be a no disqualification match.
This is your chance to get back at Edge, man. Make it count.
I appreciate that, man. I'll get him a few times for you, too.
I don't like this no disqualification stipulation, though. Edge is too slippery not to have something big planned.
Good point, but remember, it works both ways. No disqualification means my tag team partner can come to the ring if he wants to. Now, I'm gonna go do this thing.
It's all you, brother.
Here we go with this anything goes, no disqualification match for the World Championship. A basic but efficient maneuver. A vicious stomp.
It's cinched in.
A swift kick to the opponent.
He was one step ahead on that one.
There's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man. I can't believe that wasn't 3.
After the grueling match he had last week, you know Mysterio's hurting. But with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, he's got to give it everything he's got.
Oh, man. Look out.
These men have just beaten the absolute hell out of each other. But who will leave no way out? World champion. Champion's hurting. The finish line's in sight. Will edge his own.
This could be 3 right here. Wow. Talk about cutting it close. That was almost 3. He slipped out of that one.
Stunning moonsault. Mysterio's so close. Can he dig down deep and become world champion again? And the knuckles connect.
Here's the pin. 1, 2. That was like 2.5.
Oh, the punch connects. A vicious stomp.
Holy cow! Would you look at that? Talk about a crimson mask.
Sometimes high risk reaps high reward.
There's the cover. 1, 2.
What a senton. What a fierce kick. vicious stomp. And that's a stiff kick. Again, the World Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable.
I wonder if he'll be able to sleep tonight. The way he abused the no disqualification stipulation.
Come on, Coach. You know that wasn't Rey's idea. He just turned Edge's ace in the hole against him. And now he's got 2 titles. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. The repercussions of No Way Out will be felt for a long time as we crown the new World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm not too happy about it, Michael, and neither is Edge. But he's invoking his rematch clause tonight, so he should be wearing the belt again really soon.
No Way Out was a big night for me, and a big night for SmackDown. I'm very happy to once again be your World Heavyweight Champion. I'd like to bring out my partner, the Animal, Batista, who's had my back for a while now.
Of course I have your back, Rey. We're partners. We're brothers. But remember, at WrestleMania, we go head-to-head for that title of yours.
There is nobody I'd rather defend it against, my friend.
Here we go, and I sincerely hope that the EMTs are ready to rush out here. I have a feeling this one will get. What a nasty elbow. That move trumps just about anything else. Just look at the strength on display in this move. Heading into WrestleMania, we now know what our main event is going to be. The champion, Rey Mysterio, versus Batista for the World Heavyweight title. This one has all the makings of a classic, and it seems both champion and challengers are looking forward to it.
Talk about educated feet.
This will be nursing bruises following No Way Out, but the Animal certainly isn't showing it as he takes the fight to Big Daddy V. A picture-perfect backbreaker right there. Batista's on a roll here. Can he pick up the win? What a fierce kick.
You can't compete in a physical match like this and not wind up feeling the effects. And that's what we're starting to see right here.
What a devastating maneuver. Oh, the punch connects. A swift kick to the opponent. That move will knock the wind right out of you. What a kick that was.
What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
1, 2, 3.
Stick a fork in it. This match is done.
This team seems unbeatable. Whether they're in tag matches or singles contests, that's a big win.
I hate to agree with you, Michael. Big Daddy V is no pushover. And I mean that literally. But this is quite the role these two are on.
He's just beaten the Rated R Superstar twice in 1 week. Talk about being red hot.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, Michael. How could Edge let this happen?
Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown in beautiful Indianapolis. I'm Michael Cole, joined tonight by my counterpart, Coachman. What do you think about tonight, Coach?
To be honest, which I always am, I'm not so sure. We know there's going to be a triple threat match in our main event, but we don't know who's in it.
It is weird, partner, but I'm sure we'll find out soon.
As much as I like the idea of you two going at it at WrestleMania, we're still a long ways off. And I'm the person who calls the shots around here. So Batista, if you want to keep your shot at WrestleMania, you'll have to win tonight in a triple threat match against Edge and Big Daddy V. To be fair, I'll let Ray be ringside for support. Good luck.
It's not enough that he won the Royal Rumble. It's not good enough that he beat Big Daddy V last week. Now, by order of Stephanie McMahon, Batista's got to take on both the Mastodon and the former world champion Edge to keep the titles.
Talk about educating feet.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. Batista up against the odds here tonight as he faces two dominant competitors in this triple threat match. Driving the knee into the opponent. And that's a stiff kick. Fortunately for the animal, Rey Mysterio has been granted permission to manage him during this match. The animal's unleashing his power tonight, sending a message to Stephanie McMahon as he moves on down the road to WrestleMania. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Here's the pin.
What? He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count.
A swift kick to the opponent. And there it is. The big boot connects. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. What force behind that tackle? What a fierce kick. That was just unadulterated power. What a kick that was.
Nothing but power on that move.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. And can you believe that impact? The kick connects. And there's the DDT. A vicious stomp.
Oh, man. A slap like that doesn't tickle. Believe you me.
Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker.
Talk about educated feet. Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body.
What? He could pin his opponent right here. 3! And that's the match. It must feel good for Batista to get a resounding win against two major competitors. This is seriously going to give him some momentum.
Momentum he wouldn't have had if Rey wasn't ringside for the match. These two are the biggest bunch of cheaters I've ever seen.
Once again, I have no clue what you're talking about, Coach. Good night, folks. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Rey Mysterio and Batista continue their freight train-like role, but it sure seems like Stephanie McMahon is making life difficult for these two.
Not difficult enough, if you ask me. This pairing needs to be stopped, and stopped now.
You're being a little overly dramatic, in my opinion, Coach. Not that I'm surprised by that.
Something tells me the tide is turning tonight.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that, but let's get to the action.
Another week, another ruling by Stephanie McMahon, and once again the deck is stacked firmly against the tag team champions as they take on 3 competitors in a 2-on-3 handicap match.
Did they get the tag? Yes!
What a fierce kick. That was just unadulterated power. A vicious stomp. And that punch lands hard. And that's a stiff kick. Morrison and The Miz are out for revenge here tonight, looking to inflict some punishment on the people who beat them to win the tag team titles.
Oh my God! What a Batista bomb!
There's the cover.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar. Looks like he's bringing in his partner.
Oh, good night. A vicious stomp. A swift kick to the opponent. Oh, man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. A vicious stomp. What a kick that was. What a crushing leg drop. The kick connects.
Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body. He's going for the pin.
As if taking on The Miz and John Morrison wasn't enough, the 7-foot Punjabi Nightmare is also here to inflict pain on Batista and Mysterio.
That tag shows some impressive teamwork.
Talk about educated feet.
Mysterio and Batista, the perfect combination of power and agility, have their opponents reeling tonight.
What a reversal!
What a fierce kick.
He's tagging in his partner.
And that's a stiff kick. The big boot, what a sickening impact. A swift kick to the opponent.
This is how you win a match. You work over your opponent until they can't fight back.
A high cross body.
1,
A vicious stomp.
2. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
The kick connects. Straight kick right to the head. Nothing fancy about that. A vicious stomp. What a kick that was.
He got the tag. Talk about educated feet.
And there it is. The big boot connects.
Wow, look at the confidence. He's letting his opponent know what's up.
1, 2.
And that's a stiff kick.
The tag's been made, and his partner's coming in.
A swift kick to the opponent. my, what a splash. Wow, how the heck do you get up from that? What a fierce kick. Big time strength there. What a kick that was.
He's about to drop a bomb. What a huge Batista bomb. That's not a ride you want to take twice.
That'll rattle your organs. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Talk about educated feet.
A stiff shot with the elbow. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Rope break.
Oh, the punch connects. And that's a stiff kick.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And there's a stiff clothesline. A swift kick to the opponent. What force behind that tackle? God, good Lord, what force, what crippling force off that slam. The kick connects. What a thud as these two collide. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
One.
And there's the tackle. What a fierce kick. The big boot, what a sickening impact. Choke slam. A vicious stomp. And the knuckles connect. A vicious stomp.
Quick reversal. Now, can he capitalize?
Straight kick right to the head. Nothing fancy about that.
One.
Can you believe it?
That's the way to do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take a fight out of you.
Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one!
A sick neck breaker.
He's going for the pin! This could be it!
Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost 3. Talk about educated feet. Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
What a kick that was.
Oh my God! What a Batista bomb!
There's the cover.
What a devastating neck breaker. A swift kick to the opponent.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here!
A flying forearm sending the opponent.
Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body.
What? There's the cover! Can he do it?
Oh, that might be it right there.
This could be 3 right here.
about anything else.
He slipped out of that one.
What a tackle, knocking the opponent down. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. And that's a stiff kick. Man, that must have felt like running into a wall. 2. What a fierce kick.
He's going in for the kill.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
He may get the 3 count right here. 2, 3. Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there. Just when you start to think that Mysterio and Batista could be in over their heads, the champs come back and prove everyone wrong.
No dynasty is forever, Michael Cole. I still sense impending doom for these two.
Just because a black cloud follows you everywhere you go doesn't mean it infects the rest of us, Coach.
You are my black cloud, Michael.
Welcome to the final Friday Night SmackDown before WrestleMania. Can you believe the year's biggest event is mere 2 days away, Coach?
That doesn't mean anyone should discount tonight's show, though, Michael. That goes double for the WWE Tag Team Champions. I have it on good authority that Mysterio and Batista may break up tonight. Literally.
I don't know where you get your information from, Coach, but they managed to weather more than a few storms so far, even with their impending World Heavyweight title match looming overhead.
I trust you've been enjoying the team-building exercises these last few weeks. Well, there's one more to come. With you both focused on your World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania, perhaps the WWE Tag Team Championships are becoming a bit of a burden for you. So tonight, you'll defend your titles against Kane and The Undertaker in a Tornado Tag Team Tables match. Now be careful. I wouldn't want either of our WrestleMania main event superstars getting hurt just days before the show.
Just when you think it can't get any worse, Stephanie McMahon goes and pulls something like this. A tables match against two of the most powerful and deadly superstars in the WWE, Kane and The Undertaker. A brutal powerbomb. And that punch lands hard. Driving the knee into the opponent. A vicious elbow drop delivered with a lot of force.
Talk about educated feet.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. Oh,
good night. A vicious stomp. A sick neck breaker.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
The kick connects. What a vicious shot with the knee. By putting the tag champs in a match like this just 2 days before WrestleMania, Stephanie McMahon is showing the secret she possessed. If either one of these men gets injured tonight, it could jeopardize their chances at WrestleMania.
I don't believe it. This one's... What a match. What a way to lead into WrestleMania.
I give up, Colt. I give up hoping these two would self-destruct. My only hope now is that they tear each other apart at WrestleMania.
We'll find out in just 2 days, ladies and gentlemen.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania. I'm Michael Cole, joined at ringside by my counterpart, the illustrious Jonathan Coachman.
I didn't sleep a wink last night, Michael. I'm too darn excited. After weeks of trials and tribulations for our WWE Tag Team Champions, tonight they have their biggest test. Rey Mysterio and the Animal Batista go one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is easily the most anticipated match in recent memory, partner. Let's look at how the match came about. The fates determined Rey Mysterio and Batista would reunite as a team and eventually regain the WWE Tag Team titles. After one earned a title match by winning the Royal Rumble, Edge tried to drive a wedge between the two. His plans backfired, though, as Mysterio took his title at No Way Out. Stephanie McMahon herself threw near impossible odds at this team, but they survived, and tonight they face their toughest challenge yet, a one-on-one match against each other for the World Heavyweight Championship.
¿Qué onda? Are you ready for this?
You know it, partner. I mean, it's WrestleMania. World title match. This is every superstar's dream.
Yeah, it's my dream too. You know I'm gonna bring everything I got.
I'd expect nothing less, brother. And you know this animal's gonna come unleashed.
May the best man win, Batista.
May the best man win, Ray.
See you in the ring.
This little love fest you two have been on makes me want to puke. I don't care which one of you takes the belt home tonight. As far as I'm concerned, you're just keeping it warm until I take back what's rightfully mine. A WrestleMania without a WWE Tag Team Championship match is just plain ludicrous. Morrison and I aren't done with you two yet. We want those titles back so we can bring the A-list back to the tag team division. Watch your backs.
there's the bell. It's two men, two friends, one title. And what a match this is going to be. What a fierce kick. That'll knock the air right out of you. And that punch lands hard. These two proud competitors have had to put their friendship to the side tonight and focus entirely on the goal. And there's the leg drop. The kick connects. Despite everything they've been through, despite everything they've sacrificed, despite every ounce of punishment they've managed to endure over the last few months, these two are putting on a hell of a match. A vicious stomp.
Talk about educated feet.
What a WrestleMania. Who's going to leave World Heavyweight Champion? What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
I don't care how bad you want to win a match. The human body's only capable of so much.
Ah, beautiful. What a senton. A swift kick to the opponent.
And that backbreaker might have done it. That'll take the fight out of you in a hurry.
Look at this. A vicious stomp. What a kick that was. A brutal powerbomb.
He slipped out of that one.
And that's a stiff kick. What a match. Batista and Mysterio.
Batista bomb! My God! I think he might have knocked his opponent out too with that one. 3! The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
You were the better man tonight, Batista. No doubt.
You put up one hell of a fight yourself, Ray. You got nothing to be ashamed of.
That's true. But tonight is your night. All this is for you. You earned this. Savor this moment, because this is what it's all about.
Ray. Thanks.
What an incredible WrestleMania main event. These two gave it everything they had tonight.
But Batista proved unstoppable, Michael. That World Heavyweight Championship he's holding is well-deserved.
Thanks for joining us for WrestleMania, where the Animal Batista earned immortality on the grandest stage of them all.